Hello, collective. Welcome to my channel, Red Lipstick Tarot. Happy Thursday to you all. It is Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. I hope all is well. So this is an all signs reading. I put it as all signs reading for the collective. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm just going to jump right in. So, collective, there's a lot of things that I need to say in a short amount of time. So, I'm just going to say it. Okay. All right. So, let's just jump right in. Yesterday, I did a reading. I titled it like Next 48. Okay. So, next 48 hours, something's going to happen. I just titled it Next 48 just because I couldn't think of another way to explain it. Okay. So it's not really a next 48 type of reading, even though it's like something you need to know right away. So what really I wanted to say is like today or happening now or something like that. Okay. So we're going to jump into it. Let me get into the chat. And then I'll let you guys know what I witnessed yesterday. Yesterday, it was a lot going on. All right. So if you want any type of extended from any of the readings, of course, I'm going on vacation this weekend, so I will not be doing any readings. I'm going to be with my honey bunny, so no readings this weekend. But if you purchase one, the earliest I'll do is Monday. Okay. All right. So let me get into this because this is like really crazy. I don't even know how to come up with this collective message because there's a lot of things I have to say in a short amount of time. Okay, I just came back from the pool, so so if you're like, what's she wearing? Something I was wearing at the pool. All right. Happy Thursday, Allison. Thank you for my donation. I really appreciate you. Yep. See you tomorrow. We'll be there. You think we're not going to be there? You're not going to be there. We'll see you tomorrow night. Happy Thursday, Cassandra. It's members today. Members is going to be today, hopefully by the pool again. I'm going to go back to the pool. I just came in here because I thought of some things. So yesterday's downloads were crazy. You predicted the actual day of you-know-who. We're going to call him you-know-who's trial date an hour before, so you could not know. Yeah, I don't know those people. Someone would be like, you called New York or something? No, I didn't call anywhere. I don't know. I just thought of a day. So, and then I was thinking of something else. So that could be why too. That date was significant in my head. Okay. You are the GOAT. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Cassandra. Yeah, we're going to go to members in like an hour. That's why this is going to be short. All right. All right. Happy Thursday, Desiree. Happy Thursday, Star. Okay, let me get started. So yesterday, I did the next 48. Like I said, it wasn't really a next 48 reading. It was just like a reading for you to know now what's going on. Then I went on members. That's when we predicted you-know-who's trial date. And then we were talking about Scorpio. So I feel like if you're a Scorpio placement, Sun, rising Venus, I'm going to say North Node, South Node, something is happening tonight. Okay, this could be the rest of the collective as well, but something's happening tonight. I feel like who's coming towards you. So I might title it like who's coming towards you. Who's coming towards you with the quickness is someone you've been dealing with since 2021 or someone that you have been dealing with off and on since 2021 or been knowing since then. 2021 is significant. Now, if it's not you guys with 2021, it could be It could be someone new coming in within a day. Something's happening really fast. Okay, for Scorpio placements, it's happening today. For everyone else, it feels like it's happening in a day. Okay, I kept seeing the Knight of Swords, and even at the pool, I was seeing the Knight of Swords. Okay, so go back to the reading I did yesterday, the next 48, and just check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Something is happening today or in the next day. Also, when I put in the next 48, and this was a Scorpio reading about two masked men and people on the floor. So I don't know how to even tell this story. So this is kind of like story time, but readings as well. So let me see how I could word it so no one gets offended. Yesterday, okay, so after I got off live with you guys, I was ready to talk to my sister. Remember, I told you guys my sister was in town. And so I was talking to my sister. And then after that, she left. She doesn't stay long. Anyway, she left. Right after that, I was getting ready to do work, to go to work, do some work. And how can I say this? Okay, this is how I'm going to say it. So, when I'm always bringing up the Virgo bulldog and the owner, and they don't live in my building. They live in the building next door. So the buildings are kind of close together. So they live in the building next door. Anyways, ICE, they went to that building. So I'm minding my own business, trying to get myself together for work. I see the name Sam, but trying to get together for work. And I see ICE. And I mean, when I say I had just channeled that in the next 48 for Scorpio, two masked men, people on the floor, that's exactly what I saw. So I went to members, like an hour later, and it was around one, I'm gonna say 1:30 to 2:30-ish my time, Pacific time. And so after that, I went to members and I showed them everything. So they have proof. So if someone says, oh, you're lying or something, no, they have proof, members. So that's why I have to do new membership, because we be having so many things happening. It's like, what? So I showed them everything because, of course, I filmed. Okay. So I filmed, and so I showed members everything, and they were like, what? Oh my gosh. And it was just crazy. Then at that same time, or a little like in between that, I was just throwing out dates. One of the dates was who. I can't say his name, I guess. Who's trial date. I said it, and then I think an hour later, TMZ or someone or CNN has said that's his trial date. So that was eerie too. It's just a date. I was just throwing out dates, blah 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 blah, and then that came out. So why am I on here? Because yesterday was like a doozy, and then other stuff happened yesterday too. But yesterday, so I saw people running and all this stuff. I said, yeah, it was a whole hot mess. And so, anyways, so the two masked men and people on the floor is significant. Now, I don't think you're gonna see this. Okay, what I think related to love is like there's gonna be two lovers coming up for for some of you, especially if you haven't had love in a while. Masked men could just be two people who aren't really familiar to you. So two new people, or two people that have on a mask, not that type of mask, but wearing a mask or something, or not really presenting themselves the right way, may come to you. Okay. Or like your ex or your past person has been wearing a mask. Okay. That's going to be unveiled. So I guess I don't know how to title this, but anyway, so that's what's going on. And so also yesterday when I said in the Scorpio ring, so this is for everyone, but I'm equating it to the Scorpio ring because I'm a Scorpio and all this stuff happened in the Scorpio reading. So yesterday in the Scorpio reading, I also said people could feel like unappreciated or something. And I say you are appreciated yesterday. Also, after members, I had went out and a stranger did the nicest thing for me. So I'll just tell you, I was in Target, and I was just minding my business in line. And the person in back of me just started asking me about my hair. And I was like, I don't really like it. I'm not an expert. And she was like, your hair is pretty. And I'm like, thank you. But you know how, like, when you have the bohos, it's really like, spaced out. I don't like spaces. So that's why mine is different. But anyways, we were just talking about that. And so when I got up to the cashier, to the register, then she was like behind me saying, hey, could you pay for all her stuff? And then she was making a joke to the cashier, can you pay for all her stuff? And cashier was like, I can't pay for you guys, I'm a cashier, whatever. And so she was like, no, I'm just playing. I'm going to pay for all her stuff and I'm going to pay for my stuff. And I was like, what? Oh, no, I'm good. And she was like, no, I insist, or whatever. And that was just it. She didn't follow me home. It was like just a stranger. Okay. Just a stranger. No, she wasn't interested in me or anything like that. It was just talking about, our hair. That's it. And then that was it. It was like, wow, that was so nice. And then just like little things like the little boy that lives in my building, he opened the gate for me and stuff like that. Just stuff like that. I'm like, oh. So I also told you guys that like you're gonna see strange things. That was either in Cancer or Scorpio's reading. And so I'm always seeing lizards. I guess it's just because this is lizard season or something. So all of this just to say there's something happening today or there's something happening tomorrow. And yesterday's reading was the next 48. Okay. Is there anything else I want to say to you? Yeah, I told Scorpio people are starting to rush in, and I said it's going to happen in the next day, which is today. And I was feeling that yesterday with you all. I was feeling that yesterday after you all, and I was feeling it today as well because I was talking to a lady at the nail shop, and she was so sweet, and we were just talking about some things. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a major shift. This month is so heavy with energy. We have 4 retrogrades, and the first one is tomorrow, July 4th. It's the Neptune retrograde. Okay. All right. So I have to get on here because I feel like some things are going to happen this weekend. Okay. Definitely this weekend. But in particular, Cancer and Scorpio placements, this could be for you. Okay. But I feel like this could be for everyone as well. Okay. You said something interesting happened last night with Scorpio. You'll be sending in for a question on Monday. I'll be on Monday, already on point. Oh gosh. Okay, see, I'm telling you, it's some things happening, guys. It's some things happening. All right. Cancer season. You would think Cancer season would be like the mellow season, but no. It's a lot going on. All right, let's get a collective message. And then if you want to extend it to this, I wouldn't be able to do it probably until, well, maybe Saturday, but if not Saturday, Monday. Okay. All right. I'm out of breath because I was running after these kids in the pool. All right. 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, like if you're hanging out with friends this weekend, I feel like someone's going to tell you something or someone's going to introduce you to someone. If you are single, even if you're not single and you're dating someone, but you don't want to be with anyone else, I feel like that may change. Okay. Yeah. The 2 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Seven of Swords. So now we're about to do this again with the days. All right, something's definitely happening during this 7-7 portal. I didn't really mention it too much in the readings this week. That's why I'm going to do individual readings. If you could give me some grace, and if you don't see a lot of all signs next week, then you're going to see individual signs, because there's a lot that I need to say to the individual signs. Okay, 7 days. So now something is happening on the 7th day, which could be the 7-7 portal on July 7th, or something's happening on the 7th day. So 7 days after the 3rd would be the 10th. The 10th is the full moon in Capricorn. Something's going to be illuminated for you, some type of information. This could be information from a friend. This could also be a new love. Someone is setting you up with a friend, or I'm hearing the name Angela, okay, Angelica, or this could be like some type of guardian angel does something nice for you, or like a stranger. I mean, this is really significant here, okay? There may be a decision that you have to make here, okay, when it comes to if you're really gonna focus on the old. This is just whoever, you hear that? If you're really gonna focus on your ex or past person, you really have to think about it, because I feel like new love is coming in. And it is hard for me sometimes to talk about both, because some people are like, I don't want to talk about the past, but some people do. I don't want to talk about new love, but some people do. So we have to give grace to everyone. But I feel like I said, the 7-7 portal is really significant. 7 days is really significant on the 10th. So the 7th would be Monday. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see what else comes out. I'm seeing someone's name, of course, starts with a J. I'm seeing Jeremy. The 8 of Swords. The Page of Wands. The Ace of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Tack a day to the 7 days. I also feel like after the 7 days, so like I said, the 7-7 portal, July 7th, or July 10th in 7 days. See, that's significant. I feel like there's going to be some type of abundance that comes to you if you let something, if you let something go. You have to let something go. You have to make a decision. I just did 2 personal readings where I said the same thing. You have to let something go. Okay, you have to unburden yourself from a situation. You have to release yourself from a situation. As soon as you let this go, after the 7th or after the 10th, soon as you let it go, then I feel like it's complete abundance for you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you have to let it go. It feels bittersweet. Something feels bittersweet here, but you have to let a person go, or you have to let something go. Someone's name is Aaron, okay, with an A. With this Ace of Wands here, it feels like a spark, a spark of new ideas, or like a spark between you and a new person. You may not see this coming, okay, at all. You may also fear this. You may fear that new love may be coming in sooner than you think, too soon, or something needs to be released. You're thinking this is too soon. Someone's name is Sabrina. This is not too soon, okay? Not at all. The 8 of Swords, this has kept you stuck. A person has kept you stuck. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm seeing the name Michael. I'm seeing the initials MM. Okay. I keep seeing Jeffrey, so the initials J-O is significant. Now I'm seeing the name Jake. Yeah, with the Page of Wands, there's somewhere you need to be. You're not at this place yet, but there's somewhere you need to go. Okay? All right. It's like turning your back. I don't know. So this is on the 7th day or this is on the 10th day. I don't know if I should let in new ideas, new love. I don't know. Should I turn my back to this? Should I be cold to this? No. I'm also seeing 1984. That could be significant. All right. Now, see, we do not have a major arcana, so we may feel like this is not even major. It's like, yes, it is. It's major because it's something that, because you're not seeing this coming, that you need to let this go. Okay? You need to let this go. Yeah, I'm seeing nonstop. This person could be thinking about you nonstop. They're putting a hold on you by thinking of you nonstop or whatever they're doing nonstop. This could also be just you thinking of this person nonstop, but I don't know if that could be for one person, two people, or something like that. All right. I do not see pentacles. Also, it feels like if your abundance has been your financial abundance, if it has been far and few between, if it has been stripped, if it has been not where you want it to be, it could be because of this person or this situation that is weighing you down. All right. Adding up the swords is back to the 7 of swords. Someone is in the 7 of swords thinking that they can get out of the 7 of swords, then when they're back in the 7 of swords, it's okay, I could get out of the 7 of swords. It's like, it's not gonna be like that. If you put yourself in the 7 of swords, or you are in the 7 of swords, and then you continue on saying that everything is fine in the 7 of swords this month, after all of these retrogrades, after the full moon in Capricorn, the portal, I don't know what else. Okay, it's just gonna put you in the same cycle. It's just gonna be the same thing. You have to get yourself out. Someone's name is Dakota. You have to get yourself out, or maybe someone lives in North or South Dakota. Yeah, you have to get yourself out of this situation. Okay. All right. Adding up the wands. It's a 4. No, stop it. Spirit's like too fast. I know. Adding up the wands is a 5 of wands. See, they were about to show me the 4 of wands, or I was about to show myself. Okay, someone's name starts with a K. It's not the 4 of wands. You could be in the 4 of wands where you're at peace. But see, that tricked me. It tricked me because I didn't see the 10 of wands. So now, since I didn't see the 10 of wands, I had to count it up again. Now I see the 10 of wands, and it's the 5 of wands. Okay. This is so whoever I'm talking to, please do not get triggered. This is not the person. The 5 of wands, this person is, opposites attract when they attract. Opposites do not attract if they're not attracting. Okay, so this is a person that someone is not supposed to be with. And that will be illuminated during this month of July. I'm just going to say the month of July because, like I said, all these retrogrades and the full moon and the portal and everything, and then when we're talking about July, then the sun's going to be in Leo. It's like, it's a lot going on, y'all. I'm seeing the word cardinal, so a cardinal sign may be significant. Okay, if you are a cardinal sign, I could be talking to you. I'm also seeing Washington, D.C. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll pull one card for each sign. But I don't know. I don't want to do timestamps. This is a collective message, so let's just keep it at that. Okay. Happy Thursday, Crystal. Scorpio, when's your birthday? Happy Thursday, Ashley. Oh, yeah, you were moving. You said that. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna. I just did all signs, 3 of them this week. So yeah, so okay. Look, now I'm thinking. All right, so we're gonna get to Neptune retrograde, what you need to know because I won't be on tomorrow, which is the 4th. So yeah, Neptune retrograde. Oh, wait, hold on. Justice in the 8 of Cups. Someone's name is Bill. Justice in the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is walking away from, especially during this full moon in Capricorn, like what doesn't serve you. I'm really talking to a water sign here. Okay, it feels like it. I'm seeing the initials EA. All right, so this Neptune retrograde, this is about desires, fantasies, your past. So if you've been having dreams about the past, or you've been having like dreams about a past person, desiring them, fantasizing about them, is hopefully it's just a dream. Especially if this is a person you don't want. Now, if this is a person you do want, then I feel like this is a person that may come in. Okay. Someone's gonna have like intense fantasies of about someone during this Neptune retrograde, especially in the month of July. So it'll be at 2 degrees Aries starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's like you're manifesting. Someone is manifesting passion who hasn't had it in a while. You guys probably won't tell me if you had or not. But manifesting passion, but be very careful because I feel like there's some type of illusion tied to it. Like you're manifesting, and I'm holding justice while I'm saying it. You're manifesting passion, but it could be the wrong passionate partner. Could be the wrong partner who comes in. Okay. Yeah, you have to cut off illusions. You have to cut off what's not real. You have to cut off what's not real in a situation you're in. Because if you don't, then, like I said, you're going to be in a loop in this situation. Okay? All right. Okay. The Tower. Why the Tower? The 3 of Swords. All right, so this Neptune retrograde, whoo, shit. Death? Oh my gosh. Who am I talking to? Couldn't even whistle on that one. So I feel like someone is coming towards you, collective, but you have to go through like this last process in order to get new love to come in. Okay, you gotta go through the Tower, you gotta go through this heartbreak with someone, or you gotta break it off with someone, or you gotta just, You have to deal with the past heartbreak and let it be done. Okay. Woo, the Tower. Something is definitely coming up. Death. It's like in this vicious cycle so that you can change, manifest transformation, manifest a new beginning. Even if you have to, I'm getting the name Aurora, but look, even if you have to trample over people, okay, to get in the right situation. When I say trample over people, it's just you may have to turn someone down. You may have to let go of someone. You may have to say goodbye. Okay, as this is the 9th year, you may have to say a 9-year. You may have to say goodbye. Okay. Yes, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. But at the same time, someone's name is Byron. You have to let it go. Because the 7 of Swords is here again. The portal, July 7th or in 7 days, July 10th. What else we need to know? The Tower and the 10 of Swords. This should have been over. Okay. The Sun. Yeah. The Sun rises again. But after you clear this out, someone's in Houston, Texas, or someone's last name could be Houston. Yeah, I just saw on the TV, balance is key. 2 of Cups. Change this in this vicious cycle, change this, transform this so that you can have this 2 of Cups. Someone's first name starts with a J. I'm seeing Jake again. Ace of Swords. Whoever I'm talking to, this is the honest to God truth. Someone's name is Bryce. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. When I see this Ace of Swords, it's the truth. Whatever I said before this is the truth for someone. Okay. This has to be done. Someone's name is Bridget. I'm getting a lot of names. This has to be done. Period. The number 13 is significant. The number 16 is significant. The number 19 is significant. All we have here is the 2 of Cups and a whole bunch of swords. So we do not have pentacles, nor do we have wands. Adding up to swords. And back to the 3 of Swords. Do you want to stay in this 3 of Swords? No. So it's time for you to do something. I think I'm talking to at least one person who may be like low-key blaming their ex or past person all the time. Like, you cheated on me, you did me wrong. You cheated on me, you did me wrong. But at the same time, because I just said that in someone's personal reading, understand your part in this. Number one, it could be because you chose this person. What I'm saying is, if this person chose you, you didn't have to throw it back and be like, here I come. So that means you chose this person. Number two, you did not have a boundary with this person. So we can't blame anyone for what we do. Because if not, then that would be like control. That means someone is controlling you, and we need to alert the authorities. Okay. But if not, it means like someone has a hold on you because you're letting someone have a hold on you. So you got to get out of this situation. And after you're with a person, someone's name is Lisa. After you're with a person and it's over and you still feel hurt and disappointed, you're allowed to feel that way. But don't feel in the Three of Swords forever, because now they still have a hold on you because you haven't moved forward. Someone is also like saying that message from your person. Someone is saying that, oh, I know that collective can't move forward. So that's why you are going to move forward, because this person thinks you will never move forward. Okay? That's just ego talking. You never move forward. You will never move forward. Yeah, so now I'm looking at who's second term. Okay, I just gotta say who to all these people in the news. Who's second term. So like this could be like a second term with this person, but you don't want a second term if it's not gonna be on your terms too. Okay. All right. I'm also getting Next Day Air. So I remember that was a movie. Something about next day air. So let's see what happens for sure tomorrow during this Neptune retrograde. Temperance, Ten of Cups, High Priestess, Eight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of communication, but like this communication could be altered. But a lot of communication or something happening really fast. So this card is the same to me as that Knight of Swords. Really fast action, something happening with the quickness. Okay. So like I said, new love may come in for someone tomorrow. Okay. A flow of love. Okay. New love. It make you feel good. Okay. The color white is significant. Purity. Okay, with the Ten of Cups here. Okay. Envisioning your future already with this person. All right now. The High Priestess. Yeah, because this is the new moon energy right here. Okay. And so before we get into this full moon in Capricorn, there has to be things that you have to do in order to get this love right here. This new love. Okay. Yeah, instead of having like these fantasies or these dreams. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Someone's name is Glenn. Or someone's last name is Givens. Page of Wands. Five of Wands. Ace of Swords. The King of Swords. Yeah, fantasizing that you're going to have this cup from this person. Okay. Your fantasy is going to come true. Five of Wands. Now, this person may be different than you or have different values than you, but it may not be. It may just be like this is a person that's made for you, that's for you, but you're comparing this person to your ex or past person. Don't do that. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely a new beginning after you get clarity. And this is happening before this full moon in Capricorn on the 10th. King of Swords is like being logical about what's about to be thrown at you. Okay. The number 2 is significant. The number 14 is significant. Yeah, we just don't have pentacles today. It's like, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about offer opportunity. Okay. Adding up the swords is the Two of Swords, a decision you need to make when this new love comes in. I hope you're prepared. Adding up the wands is Five of Wands. Okay. You may be even like arguing, wrestling with yourself if this is what you want. But like I said, this month is like decide what you really want. We're in a pre-shower period, but when that retrograde hit, bah! Okay. You're going to be like, I'm seeing Maryland. All right. Last spread. So, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Someone's first name starts with a D. I'm seeing DA, DC. That could also be Washington, D.C. again. Seven of Pentacles. Temperance. Ten of Swords. You see how the same cards come out? Ace of Wands. It's because it's trying to tell you something. Someone may meet a Leo. Okay. Yeah, I feel like instead of fantasizing, because you're manifesting passion, but hopefully it's not with the wrong person. You're manifesting passion. So with the Neptune retrograde, this passionate new beginning may happen, but just like maybe take your time with the Ace of Wands, okay, within the week. So you already know Ace of Wands is in a week, which is 7 days, which is July 10th, the full moon. This is coming out for a reason. Look, a car horn. July 10th is really significant in this vicious cycle. I keep saying it. In something, a mindset, a vicious cycle with someone, in someone, do something before this happens. Okay? Yeah, because someone's like, I haven't had love in a while, or I haven't had passionate love in a while, or I'm manifesting passionate love, or this is what I want, or this is confusing. You know, is this an illusion? Why am I fantasizing about Brad Pitt? I don't know his ass. Like what's going? It's just because you missed, or you just never had the type of love that you have been wanting, or you have been seeing, or something like that. Okay. But now you're going to get it if you want it. Someone may say that to someone. Okay. All right. I'm hearing that song. I don't know. She keeps on passing me by. All right. Two of Pentacles. That just came out of nowhere. King of Swords, you may hear that song. Maybe that's a confirmation. If you hear that song, the Chariot, hallelujah, you come out. All right, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, fantasizing, having dreams about someone. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys could hear my little clock. 312. 312 is really significant for me, so that's why you're going to hear that. Let me turn it off. Okay, it's off. All right. So that's letting you know right there. The clock strikes. Okay. It's like it's time for you to, whatever dreams you're having about the love that you desire, the love that you want, the passion that you want, instead of it being just a dream, make it happen in reality. Okay. Yeah, because it's like you don't know what direction you're going in. This person, had you thinking you were going in one direction with them, and then now you may not be going in that direction with them. King of Swords. Okay, just being more confident that it's time for you to have this love. Okay, this new love coming in. The Chariot is happening now. The 7th is so significant. The 10th is so significant. End this before the 7th. End this and have the determination to let something go. A mindset, just an illusion. How you're manifesting. the person you're manifesting. Okay, never manifest a person. And the 9 of Swords here. Okay. The number 7 is significant. The number 14 is significant. Okay, so in here we don't have Cups, but we do have Temperance, which is like the 2 of Cups. Okay. Adding up the Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles, standing on your own, independent man, woman, taking care of yourself, being self-sufficient, walking away when you need to. Okay. Adding up the Swords is the 2 of Swords, making the right decision, but making a decision. Okay. Making a decision. All right, so go back to the next 48 reading I did yesterday. Watch this one again, or for the first time, okay? And let's see what happens over the weekend. All right? All right, y'all. I love you all. Remember, you are loved. If you would like the extended, like I said, I'll be able to get it back to you probably on Monday. Yeah, I have to focus on individual sign readings because there's a lot of stuff just happening right now with us, with the world, everything. All right, loves. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for coming on. Okay. All right. Have a good weekend if I don't come on before the weekend's up. Okay. All right. Bye, loves.